What's up, everyone? This is CyberKnight 8610, and tonight I have some Yu-Gi-Oh news for you guys. Yeah, it looks like we have a brand new Dark Magician Fusion to talk about tonight, as well as a brand new Synchron. Both of these are going to be in the secret utility box that's coming out for Japan. If you don't know this, basically, this is like a promo box thing that always comes out for Japan every Christmas, and I'll do an opening on it whenever I get it to. I'll probably get it around Christmas time as well. But basically, it's a set that we don't normally get, and then we get these cards through other means, and it includes a lot of reprints for Japan and stuff as well. I mean, like, one of the older ones I remember is the Prismatic God box, which was pretty cool. I mean, that was one that had the different boxes for Obelisk, Raw, and Cypher. Then, of course, last year's was the, what was it, the Super Shiny box or whatever, Shiny box something. Anyway, that became Magnificent Maidens for us, or Mavens. And this will be something else as well, basically. But if you want to see an opening on it, subscribe and all that too, because you know I'm going to have to get this. And let's get to talk about these new cards, okay? Everything will be in the description too, the link to the organization's website. So, okay, first off we have Dark Magician, the Magical Dragon Champion. It's Dark Magician and Gaia the Dragon Champion fused together. There you go. I'm still waiting for like a Summon Skull Dark Magician. I'm just saying, Konami. Anyway, level 8 Dark Dragon Fusion, 2,900 attack, 2,400 defense. Materials are Dark Magician and one level 7 or higher Dragon or Warrior monster. So, pretty good for Super Poly, actually, right there. Anyway, if your monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. Once per turn, when your monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's original attack. If this card is destroyed, you can special summon one Dark Magician and one Gaia the Dragon Champion from your hand, deck, extra deck, and or graveyard. So, basically, it kind of is what I would think it is. I mean, you have piercing battle damage, so that's nice. You're attacking a defense position monster, boom, extra damage. It has that Flame Wingman sort of effect, so you get that attack damage as well. So it's going to hit pretty hard, I feel like. And then, if that wasn't enough, if something happens to this, then you get a Dark Magician and then a Gaia the Dragon Champion. The problem with that, there's a car going by the way, I don't know if you guys hear it. The problem with that, though, is that I think it has to be the original Gaia the Dragon Champion. If it worked with maybe like the newer one from, what was it, Rise of the Duelist or something, I think I would like this more, and I'm not really 100% sure, but I think it would have to work with the original, so someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Being that way kind of makes me go, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where we already have Dragoon, which is probably one of the best cards out there and one of the strongest Dark Magician fusions. That's what I was talking about with one of my friends too. Can you get better than that? So I feel like every fusion afterwards is going to be like, oh, that's kind of a cool option, but I'm still going to go for Dragoon like every time. You know, I feel like it's that simple really on that. You know, unless Dragoon is like banned, which is not for us, then, you know, you would go for more of the other options. And even then, I feel like there's better options. You know, there's several different fusions for Dark Magician now these days. And I mean, this is kind of like Dark Cavalry, I believe was like the last one that was revealed too. That was an interesting one, but kind of situational. While I feel like this one might be a little bit better than that one, it's still kind of meh. I mean, it's a cool fan fiction kind of thing. I mean, Gaia the Dragon Champion and Dark Magician teaming up together, that's awesome. I mean, you know, the kid in me that watched the original series and enjoys all that, I love this card for that reason. And it does look fun. Competitive-wise, though, I just feel like we have so many other options that it's tough. But you know what? I hope to see more, you know? Prove me wrong. I want to see something even stronger than Dragoon. Maybe not too broken, though. That might be a little crazy. And then after that, we have our new Synchron monster, which is Assault Synchron. It is a level 2 Dark Machine Tuner monster, 700 attack and 0 defense. Its effects are, you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. During your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand, then take 700 damage. If special summoned this way, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck while you control this monster, except Synchro monsters. If a face-up Dragon Synchro monster you control is tributed or banished, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of those monsters, special summon it. So, this is another one too where I'm kind of like, seems interesting, but I feel like this one especially would have come in handy a few years ago, you know, like whenever Stardust and Synchros were first out and everything too, you know? I understand that's what it's mainly going for, is to be able to get back your Stardust, and his different forms, I guess, basically too, because they all have those similar effects. But yeah, I don't see how this helps too much. Maybe there's some kind of combo, I don't know. I'm not much of a Synchron player, on that either. It is cool to see something for them, and I don't think it's useless, but it feels too late, and I also don't really like the restrictions either. I feel like a lot of these cards, these days too, do kind of go with that. If you release something for Synchron, so you can only Synchro summon. You release something for Utopia, you only want it to exceed summon, So I get what's going on there, but yeah, this one also seems a little situational. Seems cool to some degree, but I don't really know if Synchron players are going to use this. We'll just have to wait and see. They need probably a Link monster for Stardust now that can kind of replace Needle Fiber. That might help a lot more, honestly. But so far, that's kind of how I feel. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about both these cards. Am I wrong? Are both of these amazing? They're broken. They're insane. Or you just kind of feel like they're, okay. It's kind of cool to get some legacy support and stuff too. I want to see some more stuff. Maybe we'll see something for heroes more than likely. And some other things too. But yeah, I'm excited to get this card. I love that Dark Magician. The artwork is amazing. If you just want to look at it, there's a little bit better image for you. That is sick looking. And then of course too, if you like the new Synchron as well, it is cool to see something for them. But yeah, just nothing too crazy yet, but I feel like there's going to be at least something in this set to really sell it. And you can see the other reprints and stuff too here, which I hope we get some of these reprints as well. That would come in handy for us too. So yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, especially if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh news from me. I've been doing more situational Yu-Gi-Oh news that I know will do, I feel like, better in views, but if you want to see me do news on like everything that's revealed, let me know down in those comments, because if you watch it and it does well, I would love to do more of it. Just that simple. It's kind of that YouTuber mentality. But thank you for taking your time to watch this video. And of course I will catch you guys later. See ya.